Hi everyone, this is HeeroJay. Welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Black. Today we are fighting the gym leader, Elesa. That's right, going for our 4th gym badge, the Volt badge, the electric type gym. And this fight, not an easy one, not by a long shot. Because look who's back is our good old friend Emolga, and he's here to make us feel really bad about ourselves. Pretty much like all the women in my life do. Heyo, but seriously. Anyway, we know that Emolga's part flying now, after derping in the beginning. Luckily for me, after taking a brutal aerial ace, we go for a rock tomb, and sure enough we miss. It happens. So we get down there pretty scarily, but we sneak a rock tomb in, and bam, crit, holy crap. Awesome stuff, awesome stuff. So it brings us down to speed. Their speed falls whenever they get hit with a rock tomb. I think if it's a crit or just normally, whatever the case may be, that'll come into play later. And of course, being the new games, they're going to potion up, so we're going to potion up, so those first 2 attacks were a waste. Big waste of time. There goes a minute right every day right there. Thanks a lot. I know. Sorry. And as we know, Emolga is part electric too, because it is the electric type gym, so it can't use an electric move on Sandy because he's rock type, ground type, and because of that he's stuck using aerial ace, which works but isn't super effective or anything, so it just does some damage. And Hyper Potion. Great. We're off to a great start here. Well, we burned for Hyper Potions, I think, so we shouldn't have an issue when we rock to him again and more speed falls. So I'm going to take this opportunity and heal up myself. So, at least this way, you know, if it does get a decent move off, I won't die. Because Mr. Sandy here is going to be the key to our victory. Should see Mrs. Sandy, because it is female type, but whatever. You know what I mean. And Rock Tomb brings it close, but not quite there. And sure enough, Aerial Ace brings us down to almost dead. And like, alright, well, we'll just try Rock Tomb. And if I would have hit that, it would have died. But it didn't. So I died. Shitty, I know. That's alright, though. That's why I got a team of 6. Not a big deal. Bring in Panseer. Panseer worked against the other Emolgas, kinda. Quick call lets us go first, which is nice. So Incinerate, and just like that, the Emolga 1 is down. Awesome, good stuff. Yamas gets a piece and levels up because we're giving him the EXP share. So he's gonna send in another Emolga, which sucks, because well, I don't have anyone that's really effective against him. So we're gonna try and sneak a Yawn in there, so that way, you know, we can put him to sleep and at least try to whittle him down. But he uses a move called Volt Switch, and what that does is he'll get off an electric type attack, then automatically switch to the next attacking Pokemon in his party. So he sends out, or she sends out her Zebstrika, which we've seen before, and because of that, it gets Yawn instead. So Panseer goes down, but luckily the Yawn's still kicked, so it's now asleep. So because of this, we have time to stall, and that is what we're doing. We're going to stall. Hindsight 2020, I always derp something in every episode, as you guys know. That's probably why you keep coming back. I forgot to revive Miyagi before I came into this battle. So if I would have done that, I just would have sent him in, and it just wouldn't have needed to happen. But it didn't, because I'm stupid. So I'm using Smugleaf as a temporary spot holder. Pretty much a sacrifice for when Zebstrika wakes up. Smugleaf will either get switched out or fainted. So we're using this opportunity to heal, to revive, so this way we won't have an issue. And sure enough, Flame Charge as soon as it comes back, and Flame Charge is not good to us. Does a lot of damage, and it also increases his speed, which is not good, especially if you're trying to get an attack off before him, which does not happen. So Flame Charge, we're dead, whatever. We knew this would happen. He's our sacrifice after all. Speed goes up again, and just like that, 2 down. We'll bring in Miyagi. I did bring him back for a reason, because I believe Zebstrika is part normal. Unfortunately, he uses Spark. And unfortunately for us, Miyagi was only at half health and not full, so he dies. So that was kind of a waste to revive. But hey, that's why we got Sandy, right? Ground type, electric doesn't do shit against it. We'll be alright. So we turn over to Sand Tomb, which will work because he is not flying type, like Emolga is. So, busting out with some Sand Tomb, but we miss. Because that's just how this day went when I recorded this. we missed a lot of attacks we shouldn't have. Maybe I just need to pick better moves with better accuracy or something, but I just kept missing today. I was getting really pissed off. But it makes for an exciting battle. Trust me on that. So Sand Tomb takes him down a little bit, and he gets trapped, of course, and takes the small damage at the end, so that helps us out a little bit. So I take this opportunity to heal, because why not? Last thing I want to do is faint out and have to do this again, so use your resources, kiddies. Don't be afraid to heal in battle. Even if it makes me look like a schmuck, that doesn't mean you need to look like a schmuck, because nobody's going to watch you play. Or maybe they will if you have a Let's Play, but you're watching me play, and for this I commend you, but in order to not look like a schmuck, I'm going to make sure I don't faint. And Sand Tomb brings him down to almost fainted, so we know for a fact that he's got a sliver of health left, and because of this, even if I attack him, he's still going to die with the Sand Tomb at the end, so since I have to use the turn anyway, I'm going to use it to heal. Makes sense to me, right? Heal up, don't waste another turn then, because we know even without attacking, he will faint, and sure enough, there he goes. So Strike is down, and now it's just me and the other Emolga. Our greatest enemy, the Electric-type gym, and Sandy wants to get his swagger back, but unfortunately we're not going to let him do that. That's a song, by the way. Swagger. That's sick. It's awesome. Anyway, sends in Emolga. We're going to switch out to Yamask, and reasoning for this is not really to attack, but again, to play the sacrifice game. If my Pokemon were stronger, I wouldn't need to do this, but I'm kind of just at her level. I'm not higher than it, so because of this, she's kind of got the temporary disadvantage. So because of this, I need to use my resources, use my other guys, and revive chain back in, and you know the story. So Volt Switch would normally let her switch out after this, but unfortunately, there's nobody left to switch out to. So Volt Switch not very effective. I mean, it's still effective against damage, but its primary use wasn't used. So we're busting out with an Ether, and this is how I can restore the PP of Rock Tomb. So, because I know I've had trouble hitting Rock Tomb today, I determined, okay, let's make sure we get it done right. So, anyway, Yamask does his job, he faints. We bring Panseer back out to try and sneak a Yawn in, so this way we can at least have a little bit easier time trying to get out some Rock Tomb, but unfortunately Volt Switch kicks in first, even though I have a Quick Claw, jerks. And sure enough, he's down. Alright, so debating here. If I send in Panpour, he's just going to die, but I can at least get a heal off first. So what we're going to do is we're going to drop some heals on Sandy, so that way when I send her back in, she'll at least have a fighting chance to win. That way they'll be at about even health. And much like I predicted, Panpour goes down. He did his job. Kudos to that. So now it's a one-on-one fight. Sandy versus Emolga, the final battle, final destination, no items. Level 25 each. It's time. Rock Tomb. Okay, speed a little bit higher, Aerial Ace kicks in, but I get a Rock Tomb off, which is good. That's what we need. So now he's at about the third, I'm at about 3/4. Aerial Ace kicks in again, and I drop down to a little less than half. Luckily I get another Rock Tomb off, and he's down to almost dead. So the speed goes down, and that's key here, because I get a Rock Tomb off and I go first. And had I not gone first, he probably would have Aerial Aced me and I would have lost. But thankfully Rock Tomb has a speed decrease, and because of that, I feel that's why I won the battle. Pretty epic battle if I do say so. So anyway, Elesa gives us the badge. I believe it's the Volt badge. It's not the Thunder badge, that was the first one. It should say it as soon as I put it in my case here. Shing, sparkle, sparkle. Yes, oh, the Bolt badge, excuse me. So Pokemon up to level 50 will obey even traded ones, and we get a TM72 Volt Switch. And that's that pain in the dick move where if someone attacks you with it, they can switch out to the next attacking Pokemon in line. And we're going to Driftwell City next, but there's something she's got to fix on Route 5 for us. So as soon as we get there, hopefully we'll see her again so she can take care of that. So, pretty epic battle if I do say so myself. A lot of action, a lot of planning, and I didn't actually screw it up on the first time. There are other times where I kind of screw up and have to re-record, but you guys don't see those. So, if you enjoyed the battle, let me know. If you want to tell me I'm stupid for making those mistakes, please go ahead. You know, because that's what you get with Let's Play with me. You get some good times, and you get to watch me make a jerk of myself. I think it's quality entertainment, but what do you think, right? So we're going to heal up, get ready for the next time. We're going to head towards Route 5 in the next city. So I want to thank you guys for watching, and we will see you next time on HeeroJay's Let's Play super awesome mega fun time of Pokemon Black version.